Hi, I'm Scott Flowers with Cloud Ninjas. Today we're here to continue our series on the Dell PowerEdge R7425. In this video, we're going to specifically focus on mass updates. Let's get going. Hey, thanks for stopping by today. Let's learn a little bit more about the Dell PowerEdge R7425. Do us a favor, if you find anything that helps in this video, click that like, smash that subscribe. All right, let's hop in. This video is going to be specifically dedicated to mass updates. It's one of my personal favorite videos for every series that we do. Keeping your system up to date is incredibly important. There's so many issues that are always cropping up out there. It's one of the things that I always recommend that you should definitely do to keep your stuff up to date for any potential vulnerabilities. So what we're going to do in this video as a whole, we're going to show you how to do mass updates. So we're going to connect our server to the network. We're going to go to Dell's network share. We are going to download the specific updates that we want. So it's a really simple process as a whole. We're going to show you step-by-step instructions on everything. One other thing I want to note before we hop in. This could take hours to do, depending on how old your system is, and this is an older system at this point. It's 14th gen, so it's not terribly old, but it's old enough now that sometimes when you do updates, it could literally take hours to do. Sometimes it could take 15 minutes. It really just depends on how out of date your system is. So it's one of the things I always want to note. The process to do this will take 5-10 minutes. Super easy to run the process, but it might take hours for the updates to actually happen. So just note that going into it. Now let's hop into the fun stuff.
Hey guys, this has been with Cloud Ninjas, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to perform mass updates. Mass updates is a great way to go ahead and update a bunch of different things for your server all at once. It's going to update things like firmware for your RAID controller, for your network card. It's also going to update things like your BIOS, your onboard diagnostics, different driver packs, and even your iDRAC, and a couple of other things. So it's a really neat feature that is integrated within Dell's Lifecycle controller. In general, it's always good to just have an up-to-date system. You know, whenever a server is released to the market, obviously it can't account for different technological changes that come in the future. So being able to do these mass updates and just updates in general are going to allow you to update your system so you can increase the capabilities of your system and overall just patch different issues and increase the security of your systems. In general, it's good to keep your system up to date, and that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're gonna do mass updates. So the first thing you wanna do is go ahead and boot up your server. And during post, you wanna go ahead and press F10 so we can go ahead and enter into the Lifecycle controller. Once we are in Lifecycle controller, we want to go ahead and scroll down to settings, and then we want to go ahead and click on network settings. And in here, we're going to go ahead and connect our server to the internet. So we're going to go ahead and keep our NIC port 1, and then we're going to set a IP address via DHCP. Later on in the series, we have a video talking about how to set a static IP and a DHCP IP address. So if you're interested to learn a little bit more about that, go ahead and check out that video. But we want to go ahead and set this DHCP IP address. So we will go ahead and let this load. And once it is successful, we can go ahead and click on finish. Essentially by doing this is what's going to allow us to connect to the internet so we can go ahead and pull all of the updates we need from a Dell Downloads network share. So once we've done that, we want to scroll up to firmware update, and then we want to click on launch firmware update. And here we want to scroll down and select network share, and then we can go ahead and click on next. Up here, we want to change this to HTTPS, and then we want to type in the shared name address, which is going to be downloads.dell.com. Once we've typed that in, we can go ahead and scroll all the way down and then just click on next. And then we'll give this a second to load, and this is going to download and validate all of the update packages. So we can go ahead and then access them and then select the ones we want. So here we can just go ahead and click on yes, and this is only because since we are using servers that aren't supported anymore, that certificate that we're going to download these updates, the certificate's no longer invalid, but it is completely safe, so we can just go ahead and ignore that message. Once all the download packages are finished, we are presented with all of the different updates that we can do. And if something is not up to date, it'll automatically select it. As you can see that we have check marks on some of these, and then some of these don't have any check marks because they're already completely up to date. So we can just go ahead and scroll down and be able to see all the different updates we can run. We can pick and choose different ones. So once we've selected all the ones we want to do, we can just go ahead and click apply, and then this is actually going to start downloading the update packages. So this part may take a little bit of time. We'll go ahead and just fast forward through the downloading process. Once that is all done, our updates have began. These updates can take several hours, and there's a lot of factors that determine how long this will take. A lot of it has to do with how many updates you have selected, which updates you have selected. For us, we selected a good amount of different updates, so it's going to take us a little bit of time. Like I said, it could take several hours. It could take 30 minutes if you don't have many updates selected, or it could take 10 hours or so. Sometimes what we like to do is we'll like to go ahead and run mass updates on a bunch of different servers that we're going to be sending out to clients. We'll come back in the morning, and sometimes they're not fully updated. They're still running. Some of them will be done, but sometimes we just have systems that are very out of date. So we go ahead and keep that running overnight. But mass updates is such a great way to go ahead and update everything on your system and make sure the system's fully up to date. So if you guys found this video interesting or found it useful, go ahead and leave a like and smash that subscribe. And if you're interested in purchasing any custom built servers, whether it's Dell, HP, Supermicro, or even custom Gigabyte or iDRAC servers, go ahead and email us at sales@cloudninjas.com. That's sales@cloudninjas.com. Anyways, guys, have a great day.